And now I would like to pass the mic along to Pablo Padilla.
We are here because the Parish Peace Project is inviting us to really think about social justice in a more intentional way for our faith. I think that the brokenness of our world just has to be with the fact that we need powerful, strong leaders that can definitely help change and shape the church in a better way. Well, I was originally born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Then my parents decided that they were going to immigrate to the US. I was actually raised in the south side of Chicago. When I got to school, me and my friends started creating this small group, and we decided that we were going to call it the Shadow Boys because we were going to be our own little gang. And by the time we reached 8th grade and we graduated, we got an invitation to a meeting with the local gang leader. So we were tasked to really just recruit new kids into the gang. I was in it for about 3 solid years. My God was my gang. That's that. I think it was going into my second high school year. Huge gang war took place, and obviously the deans at that time, they knew who we were. They called up my dad, and this is where my dad found out. At this point, my mom says, well, if you're going to continue to be in this gang, I just don't want you to be my son anymore. So I decided to just leave. I really said, I'm getting out of this. That started a process where I already knew the seminarians that were working with the youth group over at the neighboring parish. I was like, I'm trying to get out of the gang. Is there any way you guys can help me? They were actually getting ready to go do a mission experience in Los Angeles, and they offered to bring me with them. It was like hitting the reset button for me. I went from being a shy kid to being a really outgoing kid. I developed this skill for community organizing that I had no idea I had. They quickly saw me as somebody that can begin to work in the South Side area with young adult groups and with youth groups. My love for ministry was there. It was my passion. It was in my heart. People used to always say to me, you ever thought about being a priest? Or you would make a good priest. They would say stuff like that. So I was like, I want to try it out. It's like, I really want to give this a shot. I was like, I want to go in discernment, and I want to go see if this is really for me or not. And I want to go and give it my all. I did my year of discernment in Los Angeles, and one of the things I quickly realized was that, you really have to be in love with it. Well, I was bothered by the fact that I was coming back with a hesitation of like, I don't know. I can see myself working with priests, helping priests in their ministry, but I just don't see myself as a priest. It was never a waste of time for me. That time in seminary, if it did anything for me, was help me really, really just clarify who I want to be in my life in relation to the lifestyle and vocation that I want to follow. I really found my love in just being out there in the neighborhoods, in the streets, just meeting, talking to people, getting to know people at a one-on-one level. I really think that the Latino young community, what they really do need at the heart of it all is the space to be who they are. Because it's not like young people aren't talking about God. It's just that we really need priests that understand the experience of being a Latino growing up in the United States.
The church is an institution that can really help us solve not only issues of faith, but social issues. And if we don't work with youth, we will not have a church.
If you're out there and you're thinking that maybe you would like to do something, I think that, the church may be a good place to start. Your local community may be a great place to start. But you really won't know until you just take the plunge, and go and discern. But it's going to be a great experience, and it will not be a waste of time. And at the end of it all, you may end up being one of the best priests that we need, or you may end up being one of the best leaders that we're looking for. And I would definitely say just go for it. Do it. My name is J. Pablo Padilla, and I am coordinator for Pastoral Juvenil here at the Young Adult Ministry Office of the Archdiocese of Chicago.